How's it going, everybody? My name is LuckyBunz, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to catch any Pokemon guaranteed 100% of the time using this new trick in Pokemon Go. Alright, so what we're going to go over first is critical captures. What exactly are critical captures? How long have they been in the game? So critical captures have been in Pokemon Go for 6 years, but at some point over the past couple of months, Niantic secretly added in a new mechanic to them and told absolutely no one until now. Less than 24 hours ago, a Reddit user that goes by Zombie Alpaca Lips posted about a theory that there was a guaranteed way to get a critical capture on a Pokemon. You just had to hit the smallest possible excellent throw circle. Easy enough, right? Well, after enough people tested it out for themselves, it was confirmed to be true. Now, without stating the obvious, you're gonna need to be good at excellent throws. I do have a guide that goes over how to get better at excellent throws, but I will warn you, it is not the greatest guide, although some people have found it helpful, so I'm still gonna link it in the description down below. Check it out if you guys need help with excellent throws. Alright, anyways, let's move on over to method number 1 in this video. The first method that we're going to talk about is going to be the circle lock method. Most of you are probably familiar with this, but for anybody new, you want to hold down on the Pokeball to set the circle. In this case, it's going to be for the smallest possible excellent throw range. And then once the Pokemon attacks you, you throw during that attack animation, and by doing this correctly, the circle does not change in size, and your Pokeball makes contact right as that circle reappears when the attack animation stops. I understand that this sounds kind of complicated, but this has actually been a really popular trick used to get excellent throws on legendary Pokemon, but I will say in this instant, just given how precise you gotta be, how quick your throws have to be, and if you throw late, you're gonna mess up the whole thing, I'm more in favor of the second method. So method number 2 is going to be to freehand excellent throw, which I know sounds crazy, but you're also going to be using Nana Berries. So I've personally moved away from the circle lock method over the years, and I prefer to land my excellent throws just by freehanding and timing them correctly. I feel like you just have more momentum that way, and by constantly rotating the Pokeball, getting a feel for when the timing is right, it feels a lot better. I mean, that's just my own personal take, having played this game over 7 years. I've used the circle lock method a lot to get excellent throws on legendaries. I still do occasionally, but I prefer to go with the freehand throw. And by using a Nana Berry, the Pokemon will not move and it won't attack you. This allows you to get that complete focus that you absolutely need, because I cannot tell you how frustrating it is to deal with getting excellent throws on a Pokemon that's moving around all over the place. It's attacking you constantly. Give it a Nana Berry, it's going to chill the hell out, and then you're going to be good to go. Otherwise, it is a complete mess of a situation. Once again, this is going to be my preferred way of getting the critical catches. I just find that it's a little bit easier to get that smallest excellent throw doing it this way, opposed to the circle lock method, but I know there's going to be a ton of varying opinions. Just do whatever works the best for you. Now, I feel like I have to mention this as well, because all of this information is so new. There's still lots of tests being done to see where it will and won't work. Right now, we can say for sure that it will work on wild Pokemon, and it will work on shadow Pokemon caught from Team Go Rocket Grunts, but we can't say for sure that it's going to be working on raid Pokemon. I think for most people, they're hoping that this will work on the Galarian birds from the Daily Incense, because those have like a less than 1% catch rate, and it's overall going to be a massive game changer if they do work, because a lot of people do use their Master Balls on these Pokemon. If you have a better chance of catching them without using your Master Ball, that is going to be the preferred method. At least I believe it's going to be the preferred method. Now, will this get patched in the future? As of right now, it's difficult to say, because Niantic has patched things like this in the past, like the cancel throw method. That being said, though, the quick catch or fast catch method has not been patched, and that was discovered over 6 years ago, and I'm pretty sure it has been acknowledged by some of the people who work for Niantic. Obviously, they use it as well, right? And given the high risk, high reward scenario here, I'm gonna lean on the side that this won't get patched, given that it's not really OP enough, and most players are probably not even gonna be able to take advantage of it. Like, again, this is probably for the more veteran players who have experience with excellent throws, and even for myself, like, this was difficult to do. I personally did have a lot of fun trying to get the critical captures, and the worst case scenario is that sometimes you just get excellent throws and you get a bunch of experience for it. So if anything, it's not a bad thing to try and aim for those critical captures, because you're going to get better at your excellent throws. I mean, that's kind of what I preach in most of my videos. You have to consistently practice to get better at your excellent throws, whatever method you're going with, whether that's circle lock method or freehand throwing with the Nana Berry. The only way to get better is to keep practicing. And I know it sounds like super redundant, but it's true, guys. Like, that's the only way to really get better at these excellent throws. Other than that, I don't really have anything else for you guys though, but if you want to check out some more videos, I'm going to recommend these two right here. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you all real soon in the next one.